Today's review is sponsored by Echo1 USA. If you'd like to buy this gun or any other Echo1 guns, go over to www.echo1usa.com.
There's no way you could combine an AR and a P90, right? Wrong. That's what we're here to review today. The love child of two world-famous guns, the AR-57. The AR-57 is an upper receiver that fires in 5.7 by 28 millimeter ammo, and that's where it gets its name from. So you can buy a full gun of it in real steel if you wish, but mainly just sold as the upper receiver. This is simple because then it can just be attached to a typical AR lower receiver. The lower receiver then is used for ejecting the shells. It comes out of the mag well, and on the real steel gun, you can put an emptied out AR mag in there and it will actually capture these shells. But enough about the real steel gun. That's not what we're reviewing today. I'm Peter from AirsoftURban, and today we're reviewing the Echo1 AR-57.
A company known for unique guns, Echo1 really knocked it out of the park with this one. The construction on this gun is absolutely solid, and you can feel it. It shoots incredibly well and can be bought for a nice price. And, let's be honest, there's not anything like it. Now typically I don't go over gun packaging, but I have to for this gun. The reason why? Well, it's awesome. The gun shows up in a tight foam packaging to make sure nothing breaks or moves during shipping. Now let's go over what shows up in your box. The gun will come with two magazines. These are standard 68 round P90 mid-cap magazines. These are especially cool because of the mock bullets in them. The gun also comes with two flip-up sights. Unfortunately, the back sight was broken by another reviewer, so we'll leave it out for the review. Next, you'll find a 9.6 volt nunchuck battery and charger. This is really exciting because 9.6 volt nunchucks can cost a pretty penny these days, and the fact that this gun comes with one is incredible. Finally, you'll find the AR-57 in the box. Let's check it out. As usual, we'll start at the back of the gun. The stock on this gun is a standard crane stock. I've always been a fan of crane stocks due to how comfortable they are to shoulder. Removing the back pad reveals the battery compartment, which can hold a standard nunchuck battery and has a small type Tamiya connector. The buffer tube and delta ring are made with a solid metal. Moving on, the grip of the gun seems rather large, but it is incredibly comfortable. Moving up, you have a standard metal trigger and a unique metal trigger guard. Now let's look at the receivers. First off, both the upper and lower receiver are adorned with bold white AR-57 markings. The fire modes are also in a bold white, as is the model number and caliber size. As for the construction of the receivers, they are top notch. Both are solid metal and it gives the gun weight. The upper receiver seems to be a bit blocky, but if you can get over that, you'll really appreciate it. They're of a solid construction and it's one of the sturdiest guns I've ever held. The receivers also feature a metal mag release and metal mock bolt release. The top of the upper receiver is where things get interesting. There's a metal mock bolt which can be pulled back. Next there is a short metal rail that is perfect for optics. Just under that is the actual mag release. Pulling it back will release the P90 mag that is loaded in the gun. Moving forward on the gun, you have where the magazine sits. This is about the only disadvantage of the gun. P90 mags are quite long, and as a result there is not a whole lot of upper rail space. However, there is plenty of rail space on the sides and bottom of the gun. These rails are also made with a solid metal and give the gun a lot of weight. Their spaces are numbered and the rails push out almost to the end of the barrel, so there's a lot of space despite there not really being an upper rail. At the very end of the rail you have a small spot where you can attach your included front flip-up sight. Lastly, you have a standard birdcage flash hider attached to a metal barrel. Going into the internals, the gun features a unique hop-up which is easily adjusted. As for the gearbox, the gun features a reinforced version 2 gearbox. The gearbox uses 8mm steel bearings and is LiPo ready. The gun fires at around a perfect 415 FPS and with a 9.6 volt battery shoots at around 12 rounds per second. Now, there are a lot of things to like about this gun. I'm a huge fan of the stock. Crane stocks are incredibly comfortable and are perfect for holding batteries. That's the other thing. This gun comes with a 9.6 volt nunchuck battery, and that's awesome. Another thing I like is that the gun feels incredibly solid. It's an all-metal construction, and you can feel it. It weighs in at 6.5 pounds. That's awesome. It feels great to hold and even greater to shoot. Speaking of shooting, the gun shoots really well. The spread is a little big on full auto, but on semi-auto, this thing is a beast. Now, sure, this gun looks a little weird, but we all like a little uniqueness, don't we? The rail system feels a little wide, but it has to be to accommodate for the magazine. This gun is truly unique. A gun that uses P90 mags that are loaded into the rail? It's crazy. As for the other place you could put a mag, well, that's basically useless. It'll hold an AR mag, but won't load it. You could hollow out a high cap and use it as storage, but that's about all. On the real gun, you could use an empty AR mag to catch the shells, which eject out of the magazine well. There aren't a lot of things to dislike about this gun. In fact, there aren't really any. The only thing that bugs me a little is that the mags can be a little finicky if you don't load it hard enough. Otherwise, there's nothing to complain about, not even the price. This gun will run you about $240. That's incredible. Overall, this gun is truly something else. It is quite the unique gun. An AR that uses P90 mags? Good luck finding something like that on the field. The gun is made solid. It's got an incredible weight and feels great to hold. The internals are excellent, plus you get the Echo1 30-day warranty. The gun only costs $240, and that includes 2 magazines and a 9.6 volt battery. Couldn't ask for much of a better deal. The AR-57 is an excellent gun, and I hope you pick one up soon. I'm Peter from AirsoftURban. Have a nice day.